Hi, everyone. Your assignment for this week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, is to complete this Landlady test. There are two parts to it. Part one is multiple choice. Part two is short answer. Today, I'm going to read the test to you. So please complete your email address, your first name, last name, and the period that you have ELA. Okay, number one. When Billy arrives in the town of Bath, he A, does not have a job, B, does not have a place to stay, or C, looks for entertainment. Number two, what seems inviting to Billy when he looks through the window of the old house? A, he sees a dog lying in front of the fireplace. B, he sees the landlady drinking a cup of tea. Or C, he imagines they serve disgusting food. Number three, what prevents Billy from going on to another hotel? A, the sign that says bed and breakfast. B, he is too tired to keep walking. Or C, the landlady opens the door and invites him in. Number four, the landlady explains that there are no other guests because A, there is only one room available. B, she is very particular and choosy. Or C, she can't stand too much noise. Number five, at first, Billy thinks the landlady is A, very suspicious, B, slightly crazy but nice, or C, old and feeble. Number six, what confuses Billy about the landlady's guest list? A, all of the names on the guest list are men. B, he is sure he has read the names in the newspaper. Or C, he thinks the guests were famous politicians. Number seven, how does the landlady distract Billy when he has almost figured out who Christopher Mulholland is? A, she asks him about his job. B, she points to her stuffed animals. Or C, she serves him tea with milk and sugar. Number eight, what makes Billy's tea taste strange? A, pickled walnuts. B, poison. Or C, new leather. Number nine, the point at which the reader can predict what will happen to Billy is when the landlady says, A, Mulholland and Temple haven't left the bed and breakfast. B, Mulholland also liked his tea. Or C, that both Billy and Mulholland were 17. Number 10, who is the protagonist and antagonist in the story? Remember when we talked about Batman and the Joker? The protagonist is who we are for, who we want to win. The antagonist or the anti-person is whoever is against the protagonist. So 10, who is the protagonist and antagonist in this story? A, Billy is the antagonist, the landlady is the protagonist. B, Billy is the protagonist, landlady is the antagonist. Or C, Christopher Mulholland is the protagonist and Gregory Temple is the antagonist. 11, what is the setting of the story? A, Rome, Italy. B, Bath, England. C, Paris, France. 12, which phrase best describes foreshadowing? A, a memory of something that happened in the past. B, clues that hint at what will happen later in the story. Or C, giving away a story's ending. 13, what word does not describe the landlady's personality? Rude, creepy, or nice? Which one does not describe her? 14, in what point of view is this story written? Is it first person, second person, third person? You can find this answer in the story elements notes in our Google Classroom. 15, the story is based on a conflict of, is this person versus person? Is it person versus themselves? Or is it person versus nature? Like a tornado or a hurricane or something. 16, how old was Billy? This is the age of Billy in the short story, not the movie. Was he 16, 17, or 18? 17, who is the author of The Landlady? Is it A, Roald Dahl, B, J.K. Rowling, or C, Nicholas Sparks? 18, what was Billy's reason for visiting Bath? Was it A, a vacation, B, for business, or C, visiting friends? Number 19, all of the following are clues that could have saved Billy except A, she had red fingernails, B, the tea smelled funny, Or C, the landlady said the former guests from years ago were still there. 2 out of those 3 are clues that would help him. You are to pick the one that is not a clue. And finally, 20, from where does Billy recognize the names in the guest book? A, he probably played sports with them in high school. B, he remembers seeing their names in the newspaper. Or C, they were famous. Okay, I'm just going to read part 2 to you now. Part 2 is 4 questions. Question number 1 is, what is setting? Question number 2, provide 3 examples of foreshadowing from the story. 3 clues from the story that led us to believe that something negative was going to happen to Billy. Number 3, what do you think is the mood of the story? So what's the overall mood? How did it make you feel? And 4, what do we discover about the animals in the house? What do you suppose this foreshadows or hints at? Once you are done, please hit submit. Multiple choice will give you your score right away. Please email me if you have any questions.